The professor-student interaction, and Husson hits it right on the head.
Instead of just, sitting in the classroom, is a great way to get hands-on experience. I'm actually out here doing things and seeing how things work.
After being here and meeting the people, I decided this is where I wanted to be, that there was no better option for me.
The following is a presentation of the New England School of Communications at Husson University.
And welcome back, everyone, to the second game of our doubleheader as we have North Atlantic Conference men's basketball action between the UMaine Owls and the Husson University Eagles. I'm Isaac Potter alongside Aiden Searwall as we're getting ready for this second game here between the UMaine Owls and the Husson men's basketball team. And Aiden, this should be a very entertaining game on our hands here.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, both teams, starting off NAC play today. It'll be interesting to see how it starts off. Obviously, both teams want to start off with a win, so I expect to see everyone on both teams' best game to start the season off here today.
Definitely. We'll take a look at last game's action of Husson men's team taking on Bates College, as it was Husson falling to Bates 82-73. It was a great game all throughout until about that second half when Bates really started to pull away.
Yeah, Bates really just used a lot of their guards to pull away. Stephon Baxter is one of their good guards, and the Eagles just couldn't keep up with their fast pace of play, and they ended up dropping it. But Bates is a good team, and the Eagles team here is looking to bounce back and start conference play with a win.
Yeah, and like we mentioned, the Eagles kind of struggling a little bit to start the season. They've lost their last 4 games, but looking to try to bounce back as they're right about to get ready for this game. We'll send it over to our sideline reporter, Ryan Barnes. And Ryan, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Isaac. Both teams here are 1-4 coming into this opener of North Atlantic Conference play. Head coach Dan Kane is in his 5th season as head coach. He played 1 season at Husson on the 2008-2009 North Atlantic Conference Championship team, and he was named to the NAC All-Academic Team and the NABC Honors Court. As for Husson head coach Warren Caruso, he served as head coach since 1999. He's the winningest coach in NAC history, and last year he finished first in the NAC East and winning the North Atlantic Conference tournament over SUNY Poly. Back to you, Isaac.
Thank you, Ryan, for that, and we'll take a quick look at the standings here, as it's UMaine-Farmington currently leading the NAC East standings with a record of 3-2. Then Maine Maritime right behind them, 2-3. Northern Vermont Linden, 2-4. Then the 2 teams that are facing off here tonight, Husson and UMaine-Presque Isle with a record of 1-4, looking to try to change things heading out for the rest of the way. Well, we'll take a quick break here, but when we come back, we'll have the we'll have the starting lineups right here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network.
This broadcast of Husson Eagles Sports is brought to you by Performance PT, designing a healthier you. Greenway Equipment Sales in Ellsworth and Bangor, nothing runs like a deer. Governor's Restaurant, and Casella, giving resources a new life.
45 years ago, we started this journey of recycling. And with that same ingenuity, with that same innovation, and with that same entrepreneurship, we're approaching our next 45 years. We have an obligation to figure out how we can consume less, how we can recycle more, how we can create more sustainable products, and how we help our customers enable that.
We owe it to the future generations to continue to do better and recycle better.
Nothing runs like a deer. Whether you have a lawn to mow, a driveway to plow, or a garden to till, our customers know you can't beat the quality and reliability of a John Deere.
And right now at Greenway Equipment Sales, we have a great offer for you.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith Brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
And welcome back, everyone, as we're right about to get things underway here for this game between the Uppy men's basketball team and the Husson men's basketball team as well. We'll send it over to Becky Bubarb with the starting lineups.
Starting lineup. First for the Owls, a 6'3" senior forward from Elkton, Maryland, number 1, KJ Minter. 5'11" senior guard from Bath, Maine, number 5, Parker Honorado. 6'1" sophomore guard from Largo, Florida, number 10, Bryce Lawrence. 6'1" grad student at guard from Presque Isle, Maine, number 14, Griffin Garrett. And a 6'3" junior guard from Clearwater, Florida, number 23, Gilbert Menendez. Owls coached by Dan Kane, assisted by Mark Knight and Griffin Clifford. And now the starting lineup for your Husson University Eagles. At guard, a senior from Trent, Maine, and 0, Derek Collin. At guard, a senior from Chicago, Illinois, number 11, Jay Thomas. At center, a sophomore from Orange Park, Florida, number 31, Corey Humbles. At forward, a junior from South Portland, Maine, number 34, Scott Lewis. And at guard, a graduate student from Baltimore, Maryland, number 41, Justice Kendall. Head coach for Husson in this 29th season, Warren Caruso, assisted by John Clark, Chris Bryan, Will Taylor, and Justin Thompson.
And that was Becky Bubarb with the starting lineups. And we are right about to get things underway here. Aiden, last time these two teams played was on February 8th, 2022 last season. And it was the Owls coming away with a 87-79 victory, overcoming a 20-point deficit to come back and win that game up in Presque Isle. And we should be in for a really entertaining game here on our hands.
Yeah, absolutely, Isaac. And Umpy is a team that isn't, you can't shy away from them. They play hard. Obviously, Griffin Garrett is their best player out of Presque Isle. But I expect a really good game here today.
Griffin Garrett coming in, averaging around 18 a game for this Owl squad. Will be someone to keep an eye out for in this game as we start things underway, and it's going to be the Eagles winning the possession, and Justice Kendall will bring it up. Kendall gives it over to Corey Humbles, gives it to Derek Collin, to Lewis, over to Thomas. Thomas, give it down low to Lewis. Lewis will kick it out to Kendall. Makes a pass down low to Collin. Collin's gonna take a shot. Can't get it to go. And the Owls come away with it. That's Minter now. Give it over to Honorato. There to Gene Mendez. Give it over to Minter. Minter looking to take it in, but taken away there by Lewis. Give it to Kendall. Kendall looking to take it in strong. Gives it over to Corey Humbles. And they put it in for two.
Good find there by Kendall. Just landed it off right to Corey Humbles, who is 6'8", and he uses his height and his athleticism to get an easy layup there.
Rato gets over to Lawrence, over to Garrett. Garrett handling it. Back over to Lawrence. And going to be taken away there once again by Corey Humbles. And here comes Kendall. Kendall sees the screen from Lewis. Gives it over to Collin. Collin over to Kendall on the right side.
Watch for that mismatch with Lewis inside.
Top two, Lewis. Collin looking to take it in, and he will use the forearm there, and an offensive foul going on Derek Collin. Worked there by Gilbert Gene Mendez, able to take the charge there. He's a junior guard from Clearwater, Florida. Garrett And Aiden, what are some keys here for Umpy here?
So first thing is to stop Husson's transition game. Husson likes to run in transition whenever they can. So for them to get back on defense, stop that is good. Forcing the ball down low. A lot of their big men are tall, but they're not very big. So just to have the ball down low and getting it there will be a key for them as well. And closing out on shooters. Husson has many shooters on the team with Jay Thomas and Taylor Shildroth, and Justice Kendall can shoot it. So keeping them in check as well will help them. Will help the Owls and give them success here in this game.
Go into the backcourt. And what about the Eagles? What's going to be the key for them?
For the Eagles, the biggest thing for them is a good shot selection. You see times where they're not really taking the best shot. They're just taking the first shot that they see. Just having, letting the plays develop and letting them take the best shot available is key for them here. Rebounding as well is key for them here too. They obviously have the height advantage, but if they can crash the boards, it'd be good there too.
Can be. We want to take a moment to thank today's game sponsors: Performance PT, Designer Healthier You, Greenway Equipment Sales in Ellsworth and Bangor, Nothing Runs Like a Deer, Governor's Restaurant, and Casella, giving resources new life. Durrett bringing it up on the far left side. Give it over there to Mendez. Mendez get by Colin. Durrett's going to take a three of his own, and he's going to knock it down.
Yeah, that's his game right there. I mean, you see it from Mainers know this. You see him that when he played from Presque Isle High School, he can shoot the three. So the Eagles just have to make sure that they're getting out on him and making sure that he's not getting open looks.
He is the only grad student returning back to this Owls squad as he picks up the steal there. Brett will pull back. Thought about taking a three, but gives it over to Honorato. Lawrence gives it to Durrett, being guarded by Kendall. Over to Lawrence. Lawrence trying to dish it down to Minter. Over to Mendez. Mendez takes it in. And he gets a nice floater to go.
Good patience there for Minter to get that floater to go. And the Owls have a quick 5-2 lead here to start the game off.
Let's hand it over to Thomas. Up top to Lewis. Collins swings it over to Humbles. Looking to use good ball movement here. Scott Lewis being double teamed in the paint. He's going to be fouled there by Honorato. That's going to be Umpy's first foul of this game. So we'll take it here on the baseline.
Umpy made a good defensive decision there to double down low and stop the mismatch from happening.
Thomas looking to create some space, takes it up himself, can't get it to go, stays with it, can't get that second foot to go, and the Owls come away with it. Here's Lawrence. Lawrence looking to take it in strong, and it's going to be a jump ball there. And looks like it will still remain with the Owls here. And we're going to take a quick break here as it's the Umpy Owls leading this one 5-2 with 15:47 left to play.
If you want a place where you can be seen as an individual and know what you're doing and have a career to look forward to, this is your place.
We are back here out of the timeout. It's Umpy leading this one 5-2, and We'll send it over to our sideline reporter, Ryan Barnes, on the series history. Ryan, what do you have for us?
Yes, Isaac, in 127 matchups, Husson has won 110 of them, with their first matchup back in 1954 with an UMPE victory. Most recently, UMPE winning 87-79 in Presque Isle. But Husson has won 9 out of the last 10. Thank you. Back to you, Isaac.
Thank you for that report, Ryan. And off the miss here, the Owls have it. Jarrett being guarded by Kendall, gives it over to Lawrence. Back up top to Jarrett. Give it over to Mendez. Gives over to Lawrence for a 3. And gets that one to go.
It's a big 3 for the Eagles there.
It definitely was a big 3 there for the Owls as they're leading 8-2. As Scott Lewis is going to try one of his own. Colin with the rebound. Gives it over to Thomas. Thomas is going to respond right back with a 3 of his own.
That's his game. That's his game right there. You just, that's his specialty there. We saw that last year with how he played in the NAC tournament, and he's showing it again this year.
Jarrett swings over to Lawrence. Coach Caruso gave us a little thought before the game. It's just a really important game for us. Not only is our first conference game, but we need to get back on track. Solid outing in the loss to Bates early this week, but we are still trying to find ourselves. We look to have a strong effort today and get a win. As Corey Humbol's going to shoot a 3 of his own. Can't get it to go. Colin with the rebound. And it will be an offensive foul. Once again, it's got to go on Derek Collin. That'll be his second foul. Now we're going to see some subs checking into the game. Keem McMichael checking into the game along with number 12, Charlie Melick. And for the Eagles, we see number 22, Jared Balzer, and number 1, Jeremy Maranta checking into the game here for Collin and Lewis. Shot there, no good by Jarrett. The students of New England School of Communication at Husson University are working hard to bring today's action to you as part of their hands-on education. As Justice Kendall takes it in, puts it in for 2. He was applying some full court pressure here. Lawrence taking it in. Can't get the layup to go. But looks like they will take it on the baseline here.
As you look at Justice Kendall, able to get to the rim as he loves to do. He's comfortable in that spot. He gets the layup to go.
Justice Kendall, very good at finishing around the rim. A lot of good things for the team. He recently, a few weeks ago, surpassed the 1,000 point mark. He's a grad student for this Eagles squad. Melick missed that shot. I want to thank today's game sponsor, is Performance PT, designing a healthier you. Humbles, we give it over to Balzer. Balzer looking to take advantage of the mismatch. Nice defense there by Minter. Kendall looking to take it in, goes with the left hand, and they draw the foul there on Jarrett. Kendall's got to go to the line and shoot 2.
Tough take there by Justice Kendall. Get to the line, and again, he loves to take tough layups, get inside, and he shows it right there as he goes all the way around and tries to get it with the left, and he's gonna go to the line and shoot 2.
Kendall knocked down the first one here. Eric Taylors will check into the game for Corey Humbles. Taylors is a freshman. St. Pete, Florida. Kendall was able to knock down the second one.
Watch Balzer in the back defending the rim.
Lawrence bring it up, give it to Jarrett. He was looking to trap. Minter gives over to Melick. Can't get that layup to go, and Thomas with the rebound. Kendall bringing it up. Give it over to Thomas. Gives it to Kendall on the right side. Sees the screen from Balzer. Dishes it down low to Maranta, and he lays it in for 2.
Good find there from Kendall as he immediately found a cutting Maranta. And this game's all tied up.
Maranta coming in, Husson's leading scorer off the bench, leading way, averaging 15 points a game so far on the season. As Minter takes it in, and Balzer's going to commit the foul. Minter's going to go line and shoot 2. Team is Husson's 5th foul here in this first half. 12:32 left to go. To keep an eye on going forward here, Aiden.
Yeah, Husson is doing a good job defensively. Just some of the plays have been a step late. And they've been called for fouls, unfortunately. So, well, hopefully they can look to better that as this game goes on.
Caruso will check into the game here for the Eagles. Rato checking into the game for the Owls here. Minter is going to shoot this second free throw here. Can't get that one to go. A rebound there for the Owls. Shot there by McMichael, can't get it to go. Minter once again on the glass. Lays it in for 2. Owls just outworked the Eagles on that possession there. Toronto tries to give it down to Balzer and take it away by Minter.
Tough pass.
Michael on the right side. Gives it over to Durrett. Durrett looking to take it in. Kicks it out to Mendez. Mendez on Morato. Takes it in himself. Nice stop there from the Eagles, and Morato looking to push.
Good block there.
Ehlers takes it in. Finishes with contact. Gets the layup to go.
Tough take there from Ehlers as he took the contact and got the layup to go.
Finish there from him. This game's tied up at 23 apiece as that was Mendez missing the 3 there. Kendall looking to take it in, give it to Morata, over to Caruso, back to Morata, inside to Balzer. Balzer tries to put it up, can't get it to go. Gets his own offensive rebound, wants to stay with it. Can't finish again. And there'll be a foul called there. Foul's gonna be called there on Balzer, and Humpy picks up the foul. We're gonna send to the break, and you're watching Husson Eagles basketball exclusively on the Husson Eagles Sports Network.
Selling is all about relationships and building trust. At Greenway, it's our people that have built the business. We're fortunate to have a team with years of experience. They know John Deere equipment inside and out and go the extra mile to take care of our customers.
And right now is a great time to talk to one of us about a new tractor. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor. Nothing runs like a Deere.
From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Choosing a school is really difficult, but I have never felt like I should have gone somewhere else.
The thing I like about the school, the class sizes are smaller.
Making friends is easier here because of the fact that you are such a tight-knit community.
I was shooting around a basketball. That's how I met my first friend.
You meet a lot of new people from different areas of the world.
I feel like I've grown so much here. And there's so many amazing people that work here to learn from.
I definitely made the right decision coming to Husson.
This broadcast is brought to you by the New England School of Communications at Husson University. Out of the timeout, it's tied up at 13 apiece with 11:14 left to play here in this first half. Mendez will give it over to Rochelo. Over to McMichael. Michael kicks it back out to Rochelo. Over to Honorato. Mendez. Make a nice move. Dish down to Minter, blocked away by Lewis. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Rochelo's gonna take a 3 of his own. No good, and rebound to Lewis.
Good shot there from Rochelo. That is his range, but he just a little short, so look to see him try to shoot those more often.
Ehlers with a nice little spin move and puts it in for 2. Very talented player for the Eagles, a freshman. He's provided a lot of good things in his first year so far. Rochelo over to Mendez. Does the pump fake. Able to draw the foul and he'll go line and he will shoot 2. That one's going to be called there on Ehlers.
Good work by Mendez. Draw the foul on the jump shot. Gets to the line to get his team some points to try to tie this game up.
Mendez with just a nice crossover there. Went with a little pump fake and was able to draw the foul. As he knocks down the first free throw. It's the second one to fall as well. Now we're going to see Jeremy Maranta bringing it up. Maranta. Guarded by Honorato. Gives it to Ehlers. Ehlers. Mid-range shot. No good. Today's game is brought to you by Casella. Honorato. Take it in. It's out to Rochelo. Rochelo with a 3 of his own, in and out. Ehlers with the rebound and was able to draw the foul. And it's going to be a foul called there on number 1, KJ Minter. It's going to be the Eagles bringing it up here. DJ Woods bringing it up. Gives it over to Lewis. High post. Maranta. Back over to Woods. Ehlers. Caruso back up top to Ehlers. Caruso dishes it down to Lewis. Back to Ehlers. Little Lewis. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Takes a little fadeaway shot. No good. Woods with the rebound. Kicks it out to to Lewis. Shoots the 3. And we're going to get a foul called there, as it looks like it's going to be on Honorato in the rebounding action. Charlie Mellick and 10 Bryce Lawrence check back into the game for the Owls here. 9:08 left to play here in this first half. Tied up at 15 apiece. Monta gives it to Woods, up top to Caruso. Ehlers. Lewis. Lewis looking to drive, kicks it out to Woods. Woods gives it a nice pass to Maranta, and Maranta will lay it in for 2.
Nice pass from Woods there, as there was a tight window there for him to get that pass off, but he was able to capitalize on it.
Shot there by McMichael, as he responds right back with a 3 of his own.
McMichael for 3.
Woods bringing it up. Gives it to Maranta, over to Caruso on the left side. Down low to Lewis. Lewis able to draw the foul. Goal line to shoot 2.
It's good. It's a good look for the Husson offense as they get Lewis right where he's comfortable in the low post, and he's able to get fouled and go to the line and shoot 2 here.
That foul's going to be on number 12, Charlie Mellick. That's his first foul of the game. We will get Griffin Jarrett, who will check into the game for Jace Rochelo. Scott Lewis, a junior from South Portland, Maine. Knocks down that free throw. It's good to see Scott Lewis back out on the floor this year. Last year, he had to miss the season due to a back injury that he suffered in a car accident. Really glad to be able to see him back here out on the floor and providing good things here for Husson.
Absolutely. Lewis was a very valuable part of the team during the COVID season. And he was, I believe, one of the leading scorers on that team in those 10 games. So it's nice to have him back, and he's a much-needed presence on the floor.
Fouls, I believe there was a travel called there. But like you mentioned, Aiden, Scott came in this season and has done a lot of good things, averaging 12 a game, 5 rebounds, about 2 blocks per game. He definitely has came in and provided a big impact. Mellick with a nice move himself and puts it in for 2. As the Owls once again scoring on that possession. As McMichael takes it away. He's going to lay it in for two. Scott Lewis tried to chase that one down, but couldn't get to it. The Owls leading this one 22-19 with 7:24 left in the first half. Looks like here we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Husson Eagles basketball exclusively on the Husson Eagles Sports Network.
Husson makes it a priority of theirs to make sure each of their students are well-rounded and that we're prepared to go into the future.
It's very rare to have a college that can emphasize the professor-student interaction, and Husson hits it right on the head.
Instead of just, sitting in the classroom is a great way to get hands-on experience. I'm actually out here doing things and seeing how things work.
After being here and meeting the people, I decided this is where I wanted to be, that there was no better option for me.
Nothing runs like a deer.
Whether you have a lawn to mow, a driveway to plow, or a garden to till, our customers know you can't beat the quality and reliability of a John Deere.
And right now at Greenway Equipment Sales, we have a great offer for you.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
Welcome back, everyone, as we take a look at the Husson crowd there. Taking in a nice game here. We had a great first game on our hands as Husson women's team taking a 70-64 victory over the Umpy Owls. And right now it's currently the Umpy Owls leading this one 22-19 with 7:20 left to play here in this first half. Isaac Potter alongside Aiden Searwell. Caruso giving it down to Lewis. Up top to Maranta. Maranta shoots a three. That's no good, and Jarrett with the rebound.
It's a good look there from Maranta. Just put a little bit too much on it, and he's actually improved on that shot this year, so look for him to shoot more of those today.
Jarrett takes a three of his own and knocks it down. Like you mentioned, Avery, earlier on, he's capable of being able to knock down those deep threes. He's had a good season so far. There's switch, gives it to Caruso, to Woods. Down to Lewis. Lewis looking to post up Melick, gives it to Woods. Maranta to Ehlers. Ehlers for three, no good. Rebound down to the Owls.
Good ball movement there by Husson. Just couldn't capitalize on that open shot. But a lot of good ball movement there, and that's, if you're Coach Caruso, that's what you want from your team here now.
Jarrett trying to give it over to McMichael. Michael looking to try to take it in, gives it to up top to Jarrett. Jarrett steps back, takes a deep two, can't get it to go. Rebound to Maranta. Maranta over to Woods, saves it from going out of bounds, gives it to Lewis. Lewis takes it in, can't get it to go. And the Owls looking to push in transition. Jarrett to Lawrence. Lawrence over to Melick. It looks like we're going to get a technical foul here, as it's going to be called. I believe that's going to be on Warren Caruso. And Griffin Jarrett is going to shoot these free throws here. Jarrett will go to the line here. Jarrett so far in this game, 6 points. He knocks down that first free throw. We'll get another one. And gets the second one to fall as well. The Owls have pushed their lead to 7 now. 8, as they're leading 27-19. 5:43 left to play in this first half.
Nice play there by Maranta.
Maranta with a nice little move and lays it in for two.
Nice Euro step. Nice use of the Euro step there by Maranta. And the Eagles are looking to make a run here to try to get back into this ball game.
Husson crowd looking to try to get the Eagles back into this one. Durrett takes a tough mid-range shot and gets it to go. Durrett so far having a nice game. Maranta now bringing it up. Maranta swings it up top to Lewis. Wide open on top of the key, no good. And we're gonna get a foul called there.
That shot from Garrett is a prime example of good defense, just better offense.
He's very good, just from watching him in high school. He's very good at getting spots into his spots. As Justice Kendall just checked into the game here for the Eagles. Mendez will go line and he will shoot 2 here. Excuse me, there's only 1 free throw he was taking there. Kendall looking to take it in. Gives it to Thomas. Thomas down to Humbles. Humbles looking to make a move, can't get it to go. Rebound to Lawrence. To Jarrett. Mendez. Mendez looking to take it in, and he does, and he lays it in for 2. The Owls have pushed their lead to a double-digit lead. Ehlers gives it to Kendall. To Thomas. Thomas will lose it and taken once again by the Owls. Lawrence looking to take it in on Kendall, can't get it to go. Humbles grabs the rebound. Kendall dribbling on the left side. Sees the screen from Humbles. Looks to attack the rim, and he does, and he's able to draw the foul. He'll go to the line, and he will shoot 2.
Looks like both teams, Isaac, are engaging a little track meet as they win a few possessions, just going up and down the floor, trying to get quick buckets. So both teams are going to try to look to score on fast break points. And whoever's the more successful, most likely going to come out with the win.
Definitely, both of these teams definitely have the speed, and going into it, we know that they're going to be it's going to be a track meet going into it. Kendall is not able to knock down that free throw. Kendall is a grad student from Baltimore, Maryland. Getting ready to have a second one here. Gets that one to fall. And the Owls will bring it up.
Eagles need a big defensive possession stop here.
31-22 here with just under 4 minutes to play. Michael holds back. Thought about taking the shot there. Gives it to Lawrence. Lawrence takes it in himself. A nice little left-handed scoop there. Puts it in for 2.
Yeah, Lawrence with a tough take there with the left. Able to get over his defender with his athleticism and get a really tough layup to go.
Monta kicks it out to Kendall. Kendall's going to take a 3 and gets it to go. Much needed 3 there for the Eagles. Here comes Umpy now.
That's what you need from your senior right there, Justice Kendall, making plays when his team needs it most.
Kendall grabs the rebound himself. Gives it to Colin. Colin puts it up, no good. Rebound McMichael. Here comes Umpy. Lawrence. He's going to be bumped there. Looks like here we are going to get a timeout. But right now it's the Umpy Owls leading this one 33-25 as we will take a quick break here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network.
Selling is all about relationships and building trust. At Greenway, it's our people that have built the business. We're fortunate to have a team with years of experience. They know John Deere equipment inside and out and go the extra mile to take care of our customers.
And right now is a great time to talk to one of us about a new tractor. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor. Nothing runs like a Deere.
From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
45 years ago, we started this journey of recycling. And with that same ingenuity, with that same innovation, and with that same entrepreneurship, we're approaching our next 45 years. We have an obligation to figure out how we can consume less, how we can recycle more, how we can create more sustainable products, and how we help our customers enable that.
We owe it to the future generations to continue to do better and recycle better.
Coming up next is the Greenway Equipment Sales Halftime Show. Greenway Equipment Sales in Ellsworth and Bangor. Nothing runs like a deer. Out of the timeout, it's going to be Bryce Lawrence taking this free throw here. He's a sophomore guard from Largo, Florida. Get ready to shoot this one here. Gets that one to fall in. We'll get a second one. Lawrence. We'll get the second one to fall. The Owls have pushed their lead back up to 10. That's over to Ehlers to Thomas. Thomas looks to take it in. Loses it, but stays with it. Kendall with a little mid-range shot. No good. And Melick with the rebound. Give it over to Griffin Jarrett. Jarrett. Pull back. To Mendez. Mendez. Has to give it over to Lawrence. Almost loses it, but stays with it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Michael takes it in. Nice block by Thomas. And Thomas happens to get him on the head. And Michael's going to go online and he'll get a pair of free throws himself.
Thomas thought he got all ball there. Let's check it out. He did. It looks like he did get a little bit of his head, which is why they called the foul.
Michael's going to go online and shoot a pair of free throws as he makes that first one. It's a sophomore guard from St. Petersburg, Florida. The Owls once again get that one to go with 2:22 left to play here in this first half. Kendall over to Ehlers. Maranta. Humbles to Maranta. Thomas being guarded by Jarrett. Gives it back over to Maranta. Kendall looking to attack. Gets fouled there. Looks like a foul's going to be called on Michael.
On the odds, number 2, Aki McMichael.
Justice Kendall's going to go to the line and he'll shoot 2. Kendall so far with 6 points on the game here. Knocks down that free throw. We'll get another one. Misses the second one, and Mendez with the rebound. Mendez will bring it up on the right side. Over to Jarrett. Jarrett with a deep 3, no good. Rebound to Humbles. Maranta's looking to push. Over to Thomas. Thomas thought about the 3, kicks it out to Humbles. Kendall. To attack. A foul is going to be called there on McMichael away from the action. That's going to be like he was holding them on the play. Humbles is going to go line and shoot 2 now of his own. Michael with 3 fouls on the game here, something to keep an eye out for the rest of the way. Corey Humbles will go line, shoot 2. Humbles is a sophomore center from Orange Park, Florida. Makes the first one, again another one. He's ready to shoot this second free throw. Humbles will get it to go.
Much needed 2-point free throw trip for Humbles, as the Eagles are trying to get back to this game in any way they can.
Pass over there to Harris. Can't get, that was Lawrence with the shot there. Couldn't get that one to go. Kendall bringing it up. 1:20 left to play here. As he give a dish down to Maranta, and it's gonna go off of Maranta. Maranta is trying to say it went off of Minter, but happened to go off Maranta himself. The Owls will bring it up now. Jarrett. Gonna run the offense here. Give it over to Minter. Melick. Then over to Mendez on the right side. Mendez over to Lawrence, and a nice backdoor cut there from him. Puts it in for 2. Maranta dribbling. Takes it out to Thomas. Thomas for a 3. No good. Rebound to Mendez.
Nothing falling for the Eagles right now. They need a bucket.
Jarrett will look to slow it down here. Minter gives a nice pass. Lawrence over to Melick. Melick lays it in on the other end. And Umpy with their largest lead of the game here, up to 13. They lead this one 41-28 with 26 seconds left to play in this first half. Aiden, we'll keep it here for right now. What's really been working well for Umpy here?
Umpy's been getting in the paint really easily. They've been getting layups, getting where they're comfortable, and getting easy layups, turning them into points. For Husson, I think they just need to stop them in the lane and be strong in the paint without fouling, and that'll make a huge difference moving forward for the Eagles.
Obviously, Umpy has definitely done a great job here so far in this game. Really well, as that's Roxanne Sasse going off on crutches there. She got injured in the last game, and hopefully it's nothing serious of an injury. Kendall gives it over to Humbles, to Thomas. Thomas to Ehlers, to Maranta, back up top to Humbles, over to Kendall, to Thomas. Thomas, over to Ehlers, 3 seconds left. Take it away. Jarrett's gonna try and get a shot off, and he does. Can't get it to go. But the Umpy Owls finishing off this first half with a 41-28 halftime lead here. We'll take a break here for halftime. Excuse me, as Aiden, what do you think, what are some thoughts from that first half?
Well, I think that for Husson, they've been having trouble shooting the ball. Umpy's defense has been really, really stifling and has really kept them from going to their game, in which they like to do, which is shoot the three-point shot.
Ryan Barnes has caught up with Coach Caruso. And what do you have, Ryan?
Coach, you find yourselves down 13 at the half. What do you need to work on in the second half?
Well, we got to finish. We've had some shot opportunities we didn't finish. We're going to be a little tighter defensively. Game's gone kind of the way we thought. We've done some things that we want to do. We just haven't done them very well.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
And thank you, Ryan, for that interview. And we will take a break here as the Umpy Owls leading this one 41-28 as we headed into halftime. Stay tuned.
Husson makes it a priority of theirs to make sure each of their students are well-rounded and that we're prepared to go into the future.
I mean, it's very rare to have a college that can emphasize the professor-student interaction, and Husson hits it right on the head.
Instead of just, sitting in the classroom, is a great way to get hands-on experience. I'm actually out here doing things and seeing how things work.
After being here and meeting the people, I decided this is where I wanted to be, that there was no better option for me.
Nothing runs like a deer.
Whether you have a lawn to mow, a driveway to plow, or a garden to till, our customers know you can't beat the quality and reliability of a John Deere.
And right now at Greenway Equipment Sales, we have a great offer for you.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith Brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
Welcome to the Greenway Equipment Sales Halftime Show. Greenway Equipment Sales in Ellsworth and Bangor. Nothing runs like a deer.
And thank you for joining us for the Greenway halftime show. Greenway Equipment Sales in Ellsworth and Bangor. Nothing runs like a deer. And currently, the Umpy Owls off to a very strong start here in this first half, leading this one 41-28. And Aiden, really, it's the Umpy Owls have just been playing well offensively and defensively in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, Isaac. Umpies just shot the ball really well. In the mid to high 40s is right where you want to be, and they've just been taking advantage of some. They've just been taking advantage of some defensive mishaps, some turnovers and things like that, and it's really helped them to give them a 13-point lead here at halftime.
Right, and we'll take a little bit of a look at the first half highlights here. See the Husson team getting together, cheering on their team. Griffin Jarrett so far, he's been a guy that's been playing really well here in this first half. The Owls just being able to convert from the outside, and really that's just been a big difference for them going in this game.
Yeah, the Eagles really just need to get back to getting easy points inside, because as you see here, a lot of their baskets that they made in the first half came from the inside. So if they are able to get back to that, I think that they will be able to cut into this lead and make this game a little bit more interesting here in the second half.
Definitely, if you're Husson here, you want to try to get off to a strong start in the second half to avoid Umpy trying to push that lead even more. Definitely, if you're Coach Kane's squad, you got to be loving that start. And we had a chance to sit down with Jay Thomas, Justice Kendall, and Coach Warren Caruso about the men's team success from last season, including winning the NAC championship and that unforgettable moment that led them to that game.
Ball passing to Thompson, 3 seconds, 2. Kendall up top to Thomas. Thomas for the win! Oh my goodness!
Game winners, but never at the buzzer. And so when that ball went in, it was just like so surreal, because I was really like picturing it that whole time.
Yeah, well, certainly it was an exciting end. Winning a championship is always a good thing, but it certainly wasn't a straight road to the championship.
We had several losses to very great schools by all no more than 3 points.
We had to kind of work our way back in. So during those games, we had a lot of guys that, may not have played that much, start seeing real minutes, and kind of still kept us together, still kept us involved. Caruso was good at keeping us involved with the team.
So I think that stretch in the first semester, just losing close games and able to rebound from that and learn from it, certainly was a struggle, but also probably put us in a position to be champions.
8-2-1-3 together on 6. 1, 2, 3.
8-2.
4, 5, 6
together. Ever since the last season ended, we've been working since that spring all the way until now. We got a lot of freshmen this year.
Our roster grew to 20. Wasn't by design, but 8 guys that were recruited, 7 of them said yes.
We all gelled so well from day one. Everybody gets along perfectly. Everybody hangs out. There isn't like separate groups. We basically do everything together.
It's a really, really, really close-knit group.
These are the people you go to war with every day, so you need to be close with these people.
Well, I think one of the things that we look at is the resiliency of young people today. And this group's been really resilient.
You can't say our defense is like top tier. Like everybody wants to play defense. It's not, I gotta play defense.
Well, if I had a crystal ball, that'd be great, but we don't. And we certainly like the group. I think the pieces are there to have a very successful season.
I think that, we have a chance on another championship for sure.
I can see the remainder of our season going up from here.
This broadcast of Husson Eagles Sports is brought to you by Performance PT, designing a healthier you. Greenway Equipment Sales in Ellsworth and Bangor. Nothing runs like a deer. Governor's Restaurant. And Casella, giving resources a new life.
Selling is all about relationships and building trust. At Greenway, it's our people that have built the business. We're fortunate to have a team with years of experience. They know John Deere equipment inside and out and go the extra mile to take care of our customers.
And right now is a great time to talk to one of us about a new tractor. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor. Nothing runs like a deer.
From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Choosing a school is really difficult, but I have never felt like I should have gone somewhere else.
The thing I like about the school, the class sizes are smaller.
Making friends is easier here because of the fact that you are such a tight-knit community.
I was shooting around a basketball. That's how I met my first friend.
You meet a lot of new people from different areas of the world.
I feel like I've grown so much here. And there's so many amazing people that work here to learn from.
I definitely made the right decision coming to Husson.
And welcome back. Thank you for joining us for the Greenway halftime show. Greenway Equipment Sales in Ellsworth and Bangor. Nothing runs like a deer. And let's take a look at these first half stats here. What kind of stands out to you?
First thing that stands out to me automatically, Isaac, is the three-point percentages. You look at Umpy shooting right around 46% from three versus Husson's 22%. So, I mean, although Umpy has not shot more than them, they've capitalized on the ones that they have shot, and Husson has not.
Yeah, and I mean, I kind of look at the turnovers too. Husson leading that one 9-6, and Umpy has been able to convert on those turnovers. And so that has led to Umpy's success here so far in this first half. They're currently hanging on to a 13-point lead. Justice Kendall's story has shown true camaraderie of being on a team. After suffering a major loss 2 years ago, he cites mental health is just as important as its physical well-being, and that no one is alone during tough battles.
My basketball career has been kind of, really up and down. I started when I was 3. My dad put a basketball in my hand really early. I went to high school at Mount St. Joe, played varsity my sophomore and junior year, had really successful years. Then I moved to New Jersey, went to Roosevelt Catholic for my senior year, went to prep school, and then ended up coming up to Husson. It's been a really, really fun 5 years. Became an 1,000-point scorer while I was up here. Won 2 championships, hoping to get 3. But a pretty good career. My grandmother, she was everything for not just me, but for a lot of different people. A really God-fearing woman. She was a blessing to me. Her personality really rubbed off on me in the best way possible, man. It just, everything that I do is really almost a credit to her. Yeah, she passed away while I was up here, October 9th, 2020. When it first happened, I was kind of a little bit angry. It happened during the COVID years. Last time I really seen her, I didn't really get to really see her because, they were kind of protective of her because they didn't want nobody to be around her. And it definitely took a toll on me for a while, for sure. So the day that it happened, we had ended up having practice the same day. And I was like, I don't know if I should go to practice. The only way I could get my mind off of it was just to try to play basketball. Coach Caruso, everybody was there for me, supportive, making sure I was okay. He just gave me a big hug. I was just crying for a little minute, man. He was just telling me, everything's gonna be okay and just, we gonna work through this.
We knew how close Justice was to his grandmother, and, we just extended our arms and said, we love you, and whatever you need to do, we're here to support you. At that moment, basketball was set aside, and it was so important for us to make sure he knew he was loved and that we were there for him. And
he was very strong about it. He went through practice, and I think he practiced the next day, and then he ended up having to go home. And it was like I've never seen Justo like that, and it kind of hurt me because that's my brother. You don't want to see anyone go through stuff like this. For him to go through that and still remain strong and stay focused, I saluted him a lot for that, because that's not something easy you go through, especially being far away from home.
I think we helped get Justice through it in as positive manner as we can for losing someone that he was so close to.
She never really got to come out to see a lot of games because she was always moving around and stuff, but she always talked about how proud she was of me for playing basketball and being so good in basketball and stuff like that. Oh yeah, she definitely influenced me. Just, not even just basketball. I feel like she influenced me just with life, just with being a good person, just with being, always nice to people, always trying to help people out, always trying to just, love on people and just show a let them know. There's not a lot of love in this world, I feel like, a lot anymore. It's a lot of bad things and crazy stuff going on, and she was just that bright light of just energy that just really shined on everybody. I always say this every time I talk about it. I just wish that everybody could have met her. Every person that I meet, I'm like, man, I wish you would have known who my grandmother was. I tell her that I miss her so much. I miss her bad. And I know that she's watching me, and I know that she knows that I'm doing great things. And, I'm doing this, for her. I want her to know that everything is for her.
Nothing runs like a deer.
Whether you have a lawn to mow, a driveway to plow, or a garden to till, our customers know you can't beat the quality and reliability of a John Deere.
And right now at Greenway Equipment Sales, we have a great offer for you.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
If you want a place where you can be seen as an individual and know what you're doing and have a career to look forward to, this is your place.
Choosing a school is really difficult, but I have never felt like I should have gone somewhere else.
The thing I like about the school, the class sizes are smaller.
Making friends is easier here because of the fact that you are such a tight-knit community.
I was shooting around a basketball. That's how I met my first friend.
You meet a lot of new people from different areas of the world.
I feel like I've grown so much here. And there's so many amazing people that work here to learn from.
I definitely made the right decision coming to Husson.
And welcome back to Husson Eagles basketball, brought to you by the New England School of Communications at Husson University. As we're right about almost to get ready to start the second half, and Aiden, kind of looking at that first half, who's playing well here for both sides?
Yeah, first of all, for the Umpy Owls, Bryce Lawrence is leading the way with 12 points, followed by Griffin Garrett with 10. And I came McMichael with 7. And for the Eagles, we have Justice Kendall leading the way with 9, followed by Jeremy Maranta off the bench with 6, and Eric Ehlers and Corey Humbles each with 4. So lots of good stuff to take from the first half. So we'll see if Husson can make a run here to start the second half and try to get back into this ball game.
Yeah, definitely we should be in for an entertaining second half. I'll be curious to see how both of these teams will respond here. Obviously, if you're Husson, I would say you need to try to get out to a run to start off this second half. And if the Owls are able to get a run of their own to start the second half, they can push this lead even more to make it more and more difficult for Husson. So we'll see what happens here. It's going to be Husson that's going to start off with possession here in this second half. Justice Kendall will bring it up, give it over to Ehlers. Maranta on the right side. Down to Lewis. Lewis goes right to work to the rim and lays it in for 2.
That's where you want to start. That's how you want to start the half, Isaac. Easy bucket in the paint and easy reverse layup for Scott Lewis.
Morato, Lawrence over to Mendez, guarded by Humbles. Back over to Lawrence. Mendez. Mendez looking to make a move, takes it in, can't get the layup to go, and rebound to Ehlers. Justice Kendall looking to push now. Over to Ehlers. Ehlers gets shoot a 3 of his own and gets that one to go. And a quick 5-0 run to start the second half.
Big 3 there for Ehlers as Husson is trying to crawl back into this thing. And a good start so far to the second half.
Lawrence looking to try to take it in on Lewis. Mendez gives it over to Honorato. Honorato stays with it and takes it in for 2.
Good patience there from Honorato to get to his spot, get to an easy layup, and you recognize that Lewis wasn't there to block it, so.
Justice Kendall using his strength there to able to get to the rim and puts it in for 2. Durrett handling it. Takes it in, nice move from him. Gets to the rim with ease. This is Kendall now bringing it up. Once again, takes it strong to the rim once again, and Kendall lays it in for 2. Kendall so far off to a strong start here in this second half. Mendez. Then, nice little go with the left hand. It's been back and forth here so far in the second half.
Yeah, like you said, Isaac, both teams are going back and forth, and it's who's going to get a stop first.
Humbol's going to take it himself. Once again, takes it to the rim and puts it in for two. Mendez now looking to bring it up. Mendez thought about taking the three, but he'll hand it off to Jarrett. Jarrett trying to take it in on Kendall. For Honorato. Honorato with three, no good. Rebound to Scott Lewis. Kendall looks to take a three, and he does! And puts it in. Eagles have cut the lead to 5.
Big three there from Justice Kendall. A strong start to the second half, and they're going to have to ride his hot hand if they want to get back to this game.
As the Owls almost respond back with a three of their own, can't get it to go. Ehlers takes a three himself, no good, and rebound to the Owls. The students of New England School of Communication at Husson University are working hard to bring today's action to you as part of their hands-on education. It's there by Lawrence. Back to the Eagles. Eagles will look to try to set up their offense. Lewis to Ehlers. Back up top to Humbles. Hands it off to Maranta. Humbles tries to dish it down to Lewis, and it's going to be Minter with the push from behind.
Yeah, you see the Eagles being more patient with their offense in this half rather than the first half where they were trying to get easy buckets in transition. They're passing it around the perimeter, trying to get the best shot possible, and it's worked well for them so far.
Absolutely, yes. It's going to be Justice Kendall taking it on the baseline here. Kendall looking to try to get it in. He gives it to Maranta. Nice block by Lawrence, and Jarrett comes out with it. Jarrett's going to lay it in for two. Using speed to quickly get up the floor. Kendall on the right side. The screen from Humbles. Kendall takes it in, lays it in for two. Justice Kendall could be able to go line and convert on the N1.
Kendall again getting to his spot where he's most comfortable at the rim. As we see here, sheds off Garrett's defense, gets it over, and gets the harm. And he has a chance to make it a 4-point game here.
Shoots that free throw and gets it to go. He's had a nice second half here so far with 14 on the game now. Jarrett. Give it over there to Lawrence. Up top to Jarrett. Jarrett being guarded by Humbles. Mendez. Honorato. Take it in baseline and take it away by Kendall. Kendall over to Ehlers. Ehlers takes it in strong and puts it in for two. And the Eagles have cut the lead to 2.
Another big basket for Ehlers as here come the Eagles within 2 points now.
15:35 left to play in this first half. Mendez takes it in himself, but he's going to get fouled there. Foul's going to be called there on Corey Humbles.
31, Corey Humbles, second.
And we'll take a media timeout. The Owls hanging on to a 2-point lead with 15:30 left to play here in the second half. We'll be right back on Husson Eagles Sports Network.
Selling is all about relationships and building trust. At Greenway, it's our people that have built the business. We're fortunate to have a team with years of experience. They know John Deere equipment inside and out and go the extra mile to take care of our customers.
And right now is a great time to talk to one of us about a new tractor. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor. Nothing runs like a Deere.
From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
45 years ago, we started this journey of recycling. And with that same ingenuity, with that same innovation, and with that same entrepreneurship, we're approaching our next 45 years. We have an obligation to figure out how we can consume less, how we can recycle more, how we can create more sustainable products, and how we help our customers enable that.
We owe it
to the future generations to continue to do better and recycle better.
And welcome back, everyone. With 15:30 left to play in this second half, the Owls hanging on to a 2-point lead. And we'll send it over to our sideline reporter, Ryan Barnes. And Ryan, what do you have for us?
During the halftime interview, Coach Warren Caruso said the issue was finishing, and they picked it up in the beginning of the second half to make it much closer. Back to you, Isaac.
Thank you, Ryan, for that. So far, the Eagles have definitely responded well here in the second half. Owls were lead by 13, but they did cut the lead to 2. The Owls hanging on to a 50-47 lead right now. Maranta, nice pass to Humbles. And Humbles lays it in for 2.
Eagles are doing exactly what we mentioned at halftime, getting their feet in the paint and getting easy buckets at the rim.
Jarrett will kick it out to Mendez. Mendez back over to Jarrett. Jarrett's going to take a 3 of his own. In and out. Rebound comes down to Ehlers. Kendall all the way down to Humbles, wide open underneath. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Jarrett now, guarded by Humbles. Mendez. Mendez takes it in, can't get that one to go, and rebound to Kendall. Kendall taking it over to Ehlers. Ehlers dishes it down and lays it in for 2. Eagles continuing to pour it on here in the second half. Jarrett bring it up on the right side, look to try to stop the bleeding. Mendez takes it in and gets it to go. Big basket there for the Owls.
Tough take by Mendez to stop the run for Husson. Hopefully that helps them going forward into this game with 14 minutes remaining.
Kendall will hand it off over to Maranta. Maranta tries to give it to Ehlers. Tipped up. Maranta, ball finds his way towards him. And he dishes it in for 2.
Good hustle there by Maranta, staying with the little bobble of a pass, able to get it and make the layup.
Here's Mendez trying to take it in. That's going to be out of bounds. Will still remain here with the Owls. Head coach Dan Kane, 6th year at coaching for the Umpy Owls. Coach Caruso in his 28th season coaching the Husson Eagles here. Kendall, guarded by Jarrett. Kendall looking to drive, takes it in, and he lays it in for 2. Kendall having a great second half, lays it in nicely.
Yeah, Justice Kendall right now is doing whatever he wants in the paint. We'll see how Umpy adjusts to that defensively moving forward down the stretch.
Morato hands it off to Jarrett for 3. That's no good. Rebound to Ehlers. Eagles will look to slow it down here and set up their offensive sets. Morato dishes it down low to Lewis. Lewis trying to take advantage of the size mismatch. Can't get that shot to go. Honorato with the rebound. Gives it to Lawrence. Lawrence with a nice pump fake. Nice play there by Ehlers and Lewis. Lawrence staying with it, gives it over to Jarrett. And Jarrett puts it in for 2. Good effort there from the Owls by Lawrence to stay with it. We'll take a look at this replay. Ehlers made the nice block there. Lawrence tried to go back up with it, but it was blocked there by Lewis. Lawrence kept it alive. He was able to dish it off to Jarrett for 2.
That's the kind of energy that that the Eagles need here moving forward, Isaac, is being aggressive on the defensive end, not fouling, but staying with them. I mean, obviously it ended in a layup on and off it, but defensively that was a great few plays from Lewis and the Ehlers.
Ronta with the spin move gives it to Derek Collin. Collin with a little mid-range shots, and he gets it to go. Good patience there from Collin to knock it in. Here's Jarrett. Jarrett. Lawrence. Lawrence takes it in himself. Ball goes in and out. Minter stays with it. Gets fouled, and Minter's going to goal line, and he'll shoot a pair of free throws.
Well, the Eagles 0-0. Colin is fourth.
Yeah, Colin seemed like he just didn't box out his man, and that resulted in an offensive rebound.
Foul was called on Derek Collin. Minter will go line. Shoot some free throws here. This is the first one. Seats number 31, Corey Humbles checking in for Derek Collin. And Keem McMichael checks in for Griffin Durrett. Here we'll get another one. He gets that one to go. 59-55 with 12 minutes left to play here in the game. Over to Ehlers, to Lewis. Lewis swinging over to Morant on the left side. He's got to take a three of his own. No good. Rebound to Lawrence. Lawrence. Nice pass down over to Melik.
That'll be a travel.
Yeah, it looks like it didn't get the dribble down in time and ends up being called for a travel. We'll take a quick break here as Husson leading this one 59-55 with 11:42 left to play in the second half on the Husson Eagles Sports Network.
If you want a place where you can be seen as an individual and know what you're doing and have a career to look forward to, this is your place.
This broadcast is brought to you by the New England School of Communications at Husson University. So you see the Husson dance team getting into this game here as the Eagles have came out with a strong second half here. They're trailing by 13 at halftime, but right now, Aiden, they're currently up by 4.
Yeah, I mean, they've turned the tide this half and done a lot better defensively and, you know, getting easier shots, not settling for as many threes, and I think that's made the biggest difference here in this second half. So we'll see if they can keep rolling in their offense and in their defense.
Humble stitches it down to Scott Lewis, and counts it, and the foul. We'll go to the line to try to convert on the three-point play.
There it is right there. That's the matchup you want. Getting it into Lewis, and he's just too big, too strong, and he gets the finish and one.
Lewis will line with one shot here. .26 left to play here in this second half. Misses the free throw. Ball goes out of bounds, will be given back over to the Owls.
It's going to be a 20 ball.
And it's going to be the Owls taking it here on the sideline.
Make sure you know it's a 20 ball. Yes, okay.
Rato will take it out on the side, give it to McMichael.
I like the half-court pressure that the Eagles are putting on here.
Minter, being guarded by Lewis. Minter has to give it over to Melik. And not see what they happen to call on that. The ball will be giving it back over to the Eagles.
A little bit of token pressure there from the Owls.
The Owls looking to try to get a run back of their own to try to regain the lead as Humbles tried to find Lewis, but that goes over his head. Michael bringing it up. Nice little move from him, but blocked away by Lewis. Lewis making a nice defensive stop there. Woods gives a screen. Looks like we're going to get a foul call there. See that nice replay there. Scott Lewis with a nice block himself.
That's what Lewis does best. Like you said before the game, averages 2 blocks per game, and showed why right there with the big extension and erased that shot for Umpy.
Woods trying to get it in. He would give it to Humbles. Humbles looking to attack. Honorato with the rebound himself. We'll bring it up. Lawrence, nice pass over to Melik. Melik for 3. That's no good and comes up just short.
It's a good idea there. Good ball movement. Just short on the 3, but
as it's going to be Ehlers who's going to bring this one up here for the Eagles. Ehlers swings it to Humbles, to Lewis. Lewis to Woods. Woods back up top to Maranta. Ehlers. Ehlers with a mid-range shot. Can't get that one to go. Down to Jarrett.
it's a good look there from Ehlers. Found his way in the middle of the floor, just shot a little flat.
That's going to be a foul called there. It's going to be a foul there on Corey Humbles. That's going to be his second foul. Husson's 3rd team foul here on the game. Try to give it inside to Mendez. He'll pull back. To Jarrett. Jarrett looks to attack, gives it over to Melik. Melik with the mid-range shot, and he gets that one to fall. Melik is a sophomore guard from Canberra, Australia. Really a cool thing to see. And a turnover there by the Eagles. Michael is going to take it in and put it in for 2. And the Owls with a quick 4-0 run. Woods will hand it off. Almost handed it off to Maranta. Gives it to Humbles. Ehlers going to take a 3 of his own and gets it to go. Ehlers so far with 9 points on the game here. A really good game for the Eagles.
Yeah, Ehlers was a stellar second half for the Eagles, and it's much needed in this run as the Eagles are still up here with 8 minutes left.
That foul is going to be called there on the Owls. Rebounding action. Take a look at this 3 here by Ehlers. Nice slow motion 3 right there. Got it to go. Push the lead back up to 5. Jarrett. Give it to Minter. To Mendez. Mendez looks to attack. Guarded by Ehlers. And a foul will be called there on Woods. Actually, excuse me, will be called on Ehlers. 15 foul on Husson.
Humble set to check back in for the Eagles here.
Checking in
Yeah,
for the Eagles.
looks like he's going to get
Corey
Ehlers.
Humble.
That's his 4th foul. Melik will take it on the baseline here. Taken away by Humbles, who just checked in, gives it over to Kendall. Kendall's going to lay it up and lay it in for 2.
Kendall continuing to score points here for this Eagles team, and because of it, the lead keeps extending.
Kendall has kind of started off the year a little bit shaky. This game right here, he definitely has played well. That was a nice take by him. 16 points on the game. Now we're going to see Luke Caruso checking in for Jeremy Maranta. Mendez is going to take it on the side. Michael. Jarrett. Jarrett, nice pass inside to Minter. Count it and the foul. And he will align and try to complete the 3-point play. That was just a great pass there by Jarrett off the pick and roll. Gave a nice little bounce pass to him. Definitely a much needed basket there for the Owls.
Yeah, it looked like Lewis just mistimed that jump. And and got a little bit of contact, and that was enough for the official to rule that a foul.
Here we'll get ready to shoot this one. Senior for this Owl squad this year. He gets that one to go. He's done a lot of good things for Umpy on the season. Woods. Bringing it up here. Gives it to Kendall.
Watch for Kendall to get to the paint here.
Just like you mentioned, Aiden takes it right to the paint and he lays it in for two. Kendall's a very, very good finisher around the rim. And so far, he's really played well as he picks up the steal there. Kendall looking to take it in himself, blocked away there by McMichael. Give it over to Minter, and Minter will lay it up and in for two.
Michael.
Woods now bringing it up on the left side. Woods takes it himself, can't get the layup to go. Lewis on the offensive glass, gets it to go, and the foul. Scott Lewis with a big and one there for the Eagles.
Yeah, Lewis again getting to his spot that he's comfortable with, and the strength is there.
As we will head into break here as Husson lead this one 70-64. We'll be right back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network.
Husson makes it a priority of theirs to make sure each of their students are well-rounded and that we're prepared to go into the future.
I mean, it's very rare to have a college that can emphasize the professor-student interaction, and Husson hits it right on the head.
Instead of just, sitting in the classroom, is a great way to get hands-on experience. I'm actually out here doing things and seeing how things work.
After being here and meeting the people, I decided this is where I wanted to be, that there was no better option for me.
Nothing runs like a deer.
Whether you have a lawn to mow, a driveway to plow, or a garden to till, our customers know you can't beat the quality and reliability of a John Deere.
And right now at Greenway Equipment Sales, we have a great offer for you.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
We want to take a moment to thank today's game sponsor, Performance PT, designing a healthier you.
And we're back here for, out of the timeout, Scott Lewis able to convert on the and one, looking to try to knock this free throw down.
There are two big free throws here.
And Lewis will get that one to go. He pushes the lead 71-64 with 7.5 left to play in this game. Isaac Potter alongside Aiden Sirwa. Michael. Over to Mendez, over to Jarrett. Jarrett goes it back. Back over to Mendez. Mendez takes it in strong, can't get it to go. Good defense there by Lewis to bother that, and Woods comes away with it. Kendall pulling up top here. Sees the screen from Lewis. Kendall pulls back, takes a three, in and out. Rebound down to the Owls. Looking to push. Michael takes it in. Can't get that layup to go. Justice Kendall coming away with it. Kendall over to Woods, to Caruso. Back up over to Woods. Caruso down to Lewis. Lewis to Caruso. Caruso for three. No good. Rebound down to McMichael.
Good look there for Caruso. Just back rimmed it, but he was open.
Jarrett gives it to McMichael. Over there to Mellick. Back over to McMichael to Jarrett. McMichael shoots a three. No good. Rebound Mellick. Mendez thought about taking the three there. Gives it inside to Minter. Good defensive stop there by Kendall, and Woods comes away with it. Woods thought about attacking. We'll pull it back to Kendall. Kendall receives a screen from Lewis. Lewis thought about taking it, gives it up top to Kendall for three, and gets it to go. This is Kendall with the big three there. And Coach Kane will call a timeout here as Husson has pushed their lead to 10 with 5:40 left to play here in this second half.
There, Kendall is making sure that this lead stays safe with that three right there.
We'll take a quick break here and we'll be right back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network.
Selling is all about relationships and building trust. At Greenway, it's our people that have built the business. We're fortunate to have a team with years of experience. They know John Deere equipment inside and out and go the extra mile to take care of our customers.
And right now is a great time to talk to one of us about a new tractor. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor. Nothing runs like a Deere.
From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
45 years ago, we started this journey of recycling. And with that same ingenuity, with that same innovation, and with that same entrepreneurship, we're approaching our next 45 years. We have an obligation to figure out how we can consume less, how we can recycle more, how we can create more sustainable products, and how we help our customers enable that.
We owe it to the future generations to continue to do better and recycle better.
Welcome back to Husson Eagles basketball, brought to you by the New England School of Communications at Husson University. The Husson student section taking in the second game of the doubleheader. Husson women came away with a 70-64 victory earlier on today. Husson men's team currently hanging on to a 10-point lead with 5:34 left to play in this second half. Mendez looks to attack. Does, can't get that one to go. McMichael almost takes it away, but Kendall will bring it up. Kendall will slow it down here. Receive a screen from Lewis. Kendall takes it in. Nice defensive stop by McMichael. Lewis right there, and he lays it in for two.
Good job there from Lewis to get the offensive rebound after the good defensive play from the Owls. Extend this lead to 12.
There, gives it over to Honorato, but taken away by Corey Humbles. Really, the defensive pressure here by Husson in the second half has just picked up to a new level.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that Coach Caruso didn't talk about that at halftime. And it's clear that it was a big talking point, and they've really cleaned it up on the defensive end.
Maranta knocks over McMichael there. Take a look on the replay. Just happened to use his forearm there and able to draw the charge. The Owls will look to bring it up here. For the Owls, you definitely want to try and get on a little run here to try to cut it a little close. Rato will take it on the baseline here. McMichael will look to bring it up. Michael over to Mendez. Mendez can't get that one to go, and Lewis with the rebound.
Another big defensive stop there from the Eagles.
Kendall, give it over to Lewis. Over to Maranta. Taken away there. Humbles gives it over to Kendall. To Caruso. Lewis. Lewis will pull it back. Over to Kendall. Kendall's going to take a deep three of his own. As Jeremy Maranta there. As we got a media timeout here, and it's Husson leading this one by 12 with 3:52 left to play in the second half. We'll be back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network.
Husson makes it a priority of theirs to make sure each of their students are well-rounded and that we're prepared to go into the future.
I mean, it's very rare to have a college that can emphasize the professor-student interaction, and Husson hits it right on the head.
Instead of just, sitting in the classroom, it's a great way to get hands-on experience. I'm actually out here doing things and seeing how things work.
After being here and meeting the people, I decided this is where I wanted to be, that there was no better option for me.
Nothing runs like a deer.
Whether you have a lawn to mow, a driveway to plow, or a garden to till, our customers know you can't beat the quality and reliability of a John Deere.
And right now at Greenway Equipment Sales, we have a great offer for you.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
Welcome back, as it's Husson leading this one 76-64 with 3:52 left to play here in this second half. I'm Isaac Potter alongside Aiden Sirois. And the Owls are going to be bringing it up here. They're looking to try to cut into this lead.
Looks like some full court pressure coming for the Eagles.
Michael will bring it up for the Owls. Gives it over to Mendez. Mendez takes it in. Give it on Honorato and take it away by Kendall. Kendall gives it to Maranta. Maranta will get the layup to fall. Coach Caruso is going to call a timeout of his own. We'll take a quick timeout as well. As Husson leading this one 78-64 with 3:30 left to play here in this second half. Aiden, definitely, Husson's defensive pressure has really amped up here in the second half, and it's really turned into some offensive breaks here for the Eagles. And Eagles off to they have a 14-point lead after trailing by 13 at halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest thing, again, is just that they started to slow down their pace of play. In the first half, they were wanting to get to the other end of the floor as fast as they could. It ended up becoming a little bit unorganized and a little bit sloppy on the offensive end. But now that they have a little bit of a more organized place, they're playing more organized, more as a team, and it's helped them here thus far. Because they have a 14-point lead here.
Red takes a three of his own, no good. Next game for the Eagles is going to be on the road on December 7th. Against number 8 ranked Worcester Polytechnic Institute. That'll be a 6 o'clock game. As that was Luke Caruso able to score there, and Mendez responds right back with one of his own.
And Mendez with a much-needed bucket for the Owls.
Kendall was able to draw the foul there in the backcourt. Eric Collins going to check into the game here for the Eagles. Corey Humbles a break.
Humbles has given some really good minutes to this Eagles team today. I'm impressed with what he's done on the defensive end and his playmaking ability as well. He's played a big part in today for the Eagles.
He's a very, like you mentioned, he's a very well-known defender on this team. A lot of size and width. Does a lot of good things on the defensive end, and like you mentioned, Aiden, he's done a lot of good things that has led to a lot of fast break layups off of him forcing a couple turnovers. Kendall will give it to Lewis. Lewis takes it in, gives it to Maranta. Maranta's going to shoot a three. No good. Rebound to Jarrett. Owls quickly looking to push. Honorato takes it in, and he's going to be fouled there by Maranta. Honorato's going to go to the line and shoot two. Honorato is a senior guard from Bath, Maine.
And Maranta pleading with the ref that he did not foul him, but to no avail, as Humpy will get 2 free throws.
Honorato will miss the first one. He will get another one. Get ready to shoot this free throw here. Nice shot there from him. 80-67, 2:21 left to play here in this second half. Michael knocks that one out of bounds. Garrett Collins going to take it on the side here for the Eagles.
I expect the Eagles to slow it down even more here as we approach the 2-minute mark of this game.
Rousseau will give it to Lewis. Decide to pull it back here. Right now, if you're Husson, you know, time is in your favor. You don't really need to try to force any shots here. Take it down to the end of the shot clock and try to get a good look from there.
Absolutely, and I believe that's what Justice Kendall is doing right now.
He makes a nice pass over to Colin. Murata on the offensive glass and lays it in for 2. Jarrett is being guarded there by Murata. Michael thought about taking the shot there. Over to Mendez. Mendez, nice pass down to Minter. Puts it in for 2. And a timeout called there by the Owls. With 1:31 left to play here in this second half. Eagles lead this one 82-69. Really, Aiden, you know, Justice Kendall has done a lot of good things here in this game here today. He's had a strong second half, and so far he has 16 on the game for the Eagles.
Yeah, you know, I watched Justice Kendall play, and he makes it difficult on defenders when he's playing at his pace and not the defense's pace. And I think that's the change that he had made at halftime is he's playing at his own pace, the pace that he's comfortable with playing, and it is giving the Owls defense fits. So that's definitely the biggest exclamation point that I can point out to the success of the big lead that the Eagles have right now.
As it's going to be the Eagles taking it here. Some full court pressure applied by the Owls. Scott Lewis tried to go long there, but the ball will find its way over to Caruso. That's over to Woods.
Looks like a full court trap here from the Owls.
Kendall to Lewis, and Lewis got a layup for 2. Looked like nobody got back in time there for the Owls and led to an easy 2 for the Eagles. Mendez trying to take it in himself. He does, lays it in for 2, counted and the foul. Mendez will go to the line and he'll try to convert on the and 1.
On the Eagles, number 20, Luke Caruso.
Foul's going to be called on Luke Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. Strong finish there by Mendez. Able to get it over Scott Lewis and Caruso. He'll knock that down, and Murato will check into the game for him.
Yeah, great job there for Mendez to absorb the contact and finish that and 1.
Kendall once again finding Scott Lewis wide open on the other end. Coach Kane is going to call another timeout as there's 1:02 left to play here in this second half. We'll take a look at this replay. Kendall was finding a wide open Scott Lewis down the other end. And the Eagles are going to snap the losing streak here today, Aiden. After starting off the season 1-4, they'll pick up their first North Atlantic Conference win on the season in the opener.
Yeah, absolutely, and it looks like to me that Umpy is putting a whole new starting 5 in, giving the bench some minutes, as I believe Coach Kane has thrown in the towel here for his squad.
Yeah, and obviously the Owls will fall to 1-5 on the season. Their next game, they're going to be on the road at Bowdoin College on December 7th at 6 o'clock. They're not going to be able to play a home game until after the Christmas break. As currently there's renovations being done at the Umpy Gym. So all their games so far this season has been on the road. But if you take a look at the second half of the season, they'll be able to play a lot of those home games on the season, which could be vital, especially going forward the rest of the way for the Owls.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to play a key part. You always want to, have the tail end of your games at home. As you have a little bit of an extra edge when you play at home. So I think that'll help them in the long run because there's a lot of good things to see in this Owls team. Especially in the first half, there's a lot of good things. obviously, there's stuff that they need to work on as well. But this team is good. They're young, and they're gonna be in the conversation in the NAC standings at the end of the year, I think.
Yeah, they definitely will. They're a very talented team, and they're gonna be a team that a lot of teams are gonna keep their eye out for in the North Atlantic Conference for sure. Carry, we'll give it over to Rochelo. Rochelo thought about taking the 3 there. Give it over there to Ellington. Take it away there by Henke. Henke thought about dunking it, but decided to lay it in for 2. Guy Henke just checked into the game, gets into the scoring column.
You get a look from his teammates on the bench. They wanted him to dunk that one.
Yeah, the whole team was standing up for that one, but decided just to lay it in for 2. Ellington's gonna take it in. Caruso comes away with it over to Woods. Woods looking to bring it up. Coach Caruso tells him to dribble out the rest of the clock. And the Husson Eagles are going to come away with an 88-72 victory over the Umpy Owls after trailing by 13 at halftime. Uses a strong second half. And they're going to pick up a 16-point victory. Aiden, any thoughts from this game?
No, I just want to pinpoint the resilience that the Eagles have had in the second half to come back. Down 13 at the half, they stuck right with it and came out with a huge first conference win. And hopefully they can build off of this moving forward in the season.
Yes, and they'll be in, like I mentioned earlier, they'll be in for a big season game here against nationally number 8 ranked Worcester Polytechnic Institute. They'll be playing them on December 7th at 6. Husson's next home game here will be on December 9th. And Ryan Barnes has caught up with Coach Caruso for a post-game interview.
Coach, that was a 60-point second half. What'd you tell the boys at the half?
Oh, we just told them we got to play. We made one small adjustment, but it was really about just coming out with some fight, we used some other words, but we just had to come out with that mentality that we're a champion. And we're going to get challenged every time we play, and we just haven't responded well enough. In the second half, we did.
Thank you, Coach. Congrats.
And thank you, Ryan, for that interview. As a happy Coach Caruso, as the rest of the team heads into the locker room, coming away with a win, snapping the losing streak. Take a little bit of look at some highlights on the game here. This was a great game in the first half. It was all umpy, but then Husson, just like we mentioned, turned around defensively and offensively in that second half. And the Eagles just played really well. We saw Griffin Durrett, he had a great game. Justice Kendall having a great second half of his own. Kendall giving over to Ehlers. Ehlers knocking down the 3. It just was all Husson in that second half. A 60-point second half for the Eagles. Definitely a very, very impressive second half, especially when you're scoring that much.
And Kendall was really the catalyst for that, so I got to give props to him as you see him there celebrating with his teammates and saying hello to his friends.
We'll take a little bit of a look at some of the halves at the end of the game. The Eagles shot 36 for 68 from the field to Umpy's 27 to 63. Shot 53% from the field to Humpy's 43. Definitely better shooting in the second half for Husson, shooting 32%. The Owls started to slow down three-point shooting-wise that second half. Free throws 77 to 68 Husson. And Husson really limited those turnovers in the second half. They had 9 going into halftime. They finished with 13 on the game, and that was really the big key on the game for them, Aiden.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
And we want to take a moment to thank today's game sponsors: Performance PT, Design and Healthier You, Greenway Equipment Sales in Ellsworth and Bangor, Nothing Runs Like a Deer, Governor's Restaurant, and Casella, giving resources new life. One final time, Husson winning this one 88-72. Thank you all for tuning in for this broadcast, and thank you all to the staff working on this game here today for making this broadcast possible. I'm Isaac Potter alongside Ada Sirwa. Great rest of your evening.
Presentation of the
New England School of Communications at Husson University.